Thursday, June 21st, 4 p.m. Mountain Time, 2018. Welcome to summer, guys. The solstice has arrived once again. In this video, we're going to take a look at some unusual aerial phenomenon. I've had some decent photos and video of something unusual tucked away in the clouds from multiple locations on the same day. So we're going to take a look at those here in just a minute. But first, quick stop at the website, MrMBB333.com. We're keeping a close eye on Yellowstone. The link to the website is below, as always, in the description box. Click on the new tab here that says Yellowstone. Keeping a close eye on the seismographs at the super volcano. Right now it looks pretty normal. We're looking for patterns of new, strong energy or earthquakes. Speaking of earthquakes, I saw one earlier in southern Ohio along the West Virginia border with Ohio. I don't see it on there anymore. Thought there was an earthquake along the Ohio-West Virginia border. But anyway, there's definitely one over here in central New Jersey. No matter what the size, that is an unusual place for earthquakes. But either way, we're keeping a close eye on the supervolcano as Earth is entering the very unique planetary position, 28 days away. Here's the video that I put together, guys, and you can probably see why the gentleman was taking the video of the sky. I'm going to go ahead and start the video and let it play. See these things up here that look like chevrons? I've read multiple reports over at New Force about people seeing chevrons in the sky. I personally never have. I've never even seen any what I would call decent pictures until yesterday. I got two. Got this video, and then a gentleman, this was sent in by Greg. And then I've got a photograph that was sent in by a gentleman by the name of William. Two different locations looking at almost the exact same thing. And they're huge. These are just in different formats. This is in negative format. The other one I've adjusted the color and lighting just to try to pull them forward a little bit closer, but they don't need much help. You can definitely tell there's some sort of an angle up there in the sky. And nature generally doesn't work in angles like you see right there. Let me fast forward it here just a little bit. I tried to slow it down and adjust the colors to give you guys multiple looks of these things. There you go. You can see right there. Pretty obvious there's something going on. Caught his attention. That's why he started videotaping the sky. There you can see another look at him there. There's a good look there. Definitely something up there in the clouds. And then here is another example of the same phenomenon. This was taken by William, and you can see another huge chevron up in the sky. That's the original picture there. The next two pictures, I just kind of adjusted the contrast and the lighting just a little, but they didn't really need any help. It's a good example of something in the sky. And again, nature doesn't necessarily work in sharp angles like that. That's not necessarily a sharp angle, but still, it's an obvious form of a triangle or something, some sort of a chevron. And I've read many reports of chevrons in the sky over at New Force. They get probably anywhere from 300 to 500 reports every month. And if you look through the reports of people that have shared their experiences of something odd that they've seen in the sky, about 20% of those reports will be of chevrons, like I just showed you, kind of like this one right here. So whatever they are, I have no idea. They're huge, but I think that's a very good example of that phenomenon. This next video segment I put together was sent in by Kelvin from up in Canada. And this is just north of Niagara Falls on the Canada side. He was watching a large airplane fly over. He said it was a military plane. He thought. He couldn't tell. It was way up there, but it sounded like one. Then all of a sudden he noticed this thing coming down towards the earth. So he started filming it. But there's also something that enters the picture over here to the left I want you to pay attention to. So what I've done is I play this in its original format, and then I zoom in tight to try to rule out a balloon or anything like that. But it definitely, to me, doesn't look like a balloon. It's got some reflective properties. This is from Ontario on the Niagara Falls, Canada-US border, right at Niagara Falls. But you can see this thing has got an odd shape to it. Did you see that white thing over here? Right there? See that? I'll show it to you here in just a second up close. This is this object. It's got some reflective properties or lights. I don't know which. Probably reflection. Don't think it's a balloon once I get in close like this. It's just too big and it maintains its shape. I don't think it's a balloon. I don't know if it's a drone that maybe quit working. And like I said, it's at Niagara Falls on the Canada side. And this was sent in yesterday. Look at that. Now watch to the left at about the 9 o'clock position. You'll see a white object just appear and then dart to the left very fast. There's a close-up view of that thing, whatever it is. There it reflects very bright. Okay, right there, you see that? See how it just takes off as fast as it appeared? I'll show it again in slow motion. There it is. And then it just takes off. Could have been a bird, but I don't think so. I think a bird, we would have seen a little more activity of it in the video. It just appeared and then darted that way very, very fast. So I don't know what we've got going on here. It's kind of neat, whatever it is. What I found interesting about this object and the shape of this object was the location. Check this out. I had a picture sent in by a young lady from not too far from this location. This is where Kelvin saw that object that I just showed you on the Niagara Falls, Canada side of Niagara Falls. Up here in Hawkesbury near Ottawa, remember this? I put this in a video just a couple of days ago. Those look like the same object, 230 miles apart. This one was at night, this one was during the day. They look almost identical. This was on the 18th, this was on the 19th. 236 miles apart. So don't know if there's any connection, but it certainly looks like there is one to me. Those look like the same thing. Just one's at night and one's during the day. So anyway, guys, thanks for the pictures. Thanks for the video. I always look forward to any type of sky phenomenon. All kinds of neat stuff going on. Just look to the sky. You won't be disappointed. Thanks for watching, guys. All links below in the description box. Be safe out there.